So I know it's been a little while since I posted on here. Stuff's been a little crazy behind the scenes, but this is a topic I wanted to bring up, and that because I've been seeing just the constant backlash over this, which is just becoming absolutely sickening. The fact that Pride Month is almost here. So it's going to be next Tuesday, of course, June 1st, throughout the entire month of June. And every single time Pride Month comes along, or it's about to, you get two kinds of people coming out of the woodwork. You either got people that are crying saying, oh, what about Veterans Month? Or, oh, it's a sin against, because Christianity said so. There's always, those two go-to answers for people who oppose this. Because it's and you see this everywhere. People saying, what about Veterans Month? That's the month of freaking November. That's when Veterans Month is. Or you also got Military Appreciation Month, which is May. Then you got those people saying, oh, get rid of Pride Month. Give it to the veterans. That's what freaking November and May are for. All you have to do is your research. All you have to do is type up when is Military Appreciation Month or Veterans Month or anything like that. But people just don't want to do the research and realize, oh, such a thing already exists, and then you have to keep pointing it out or delivering some kind of community note to them. Or especially the most common ones, and I saw this with a freaking Pride event that I went to a couple years ago, is that people want to bring up their religion and everything, saying, oh, homosexuality is a sin, it is wrong, and quoting Bible verses and all that stuff. It's just it becomes the same tired old nonsense, and it's absolutely sickening. It's people, get this through your head. Gay people exist. Bisexuals exist. Transgender people exist. Etc., etc. I don't care if people don't like it. You cannot stop the existence of what is technically a minority community. So many people say, oh, what about Straight Pride Month? Show me one place on this world where you can have your life taken away from you for being straight. Or even where you get oppressed for being straight. Where you end up having your life taken away from you because of a hate crime or because of your freaking government. Or you freaking lose everything because people find out that you're straight. Or it's people saying, oh, what about white pride or whatever the fuck. It's when do people ever get freaking harassed and treated like shit for being white or straight or Christian or anything like that? It's you look at social media, especially here on Twitter, and yes, I'm still referring to it as Twitter, not X, freaking Elon Musk wants, and you will see people homophobia out the woodwork. And it's sickening. You got people who get hated just for not being a cisgender heterosexual. It's this world is more than just cisgender heterosexuals. There's more to the world than just straight people, more to the world than just freaking white people, Christians, etc., etc. Okay? There are people of all kinds on this planet. People trying to say, oh, homosexuality is an abomination. As long as the relationship between two people is legal and consensual, why do you care? Let people be happy with who they're with as long as how they live their life is neither illegal nor actually harming someone. You got people that do this stupid old shit. They see a pride flag and they get rid of it because it infuriates them so badly. Oh, how dare I see a rainbow? Then they cry about everything being woke. Because apparently people, only want to keep crying about that because they got no legitimate problems to have any gripes about. Instead, it's just, oh, everything's woke, everything's stupid, because this whole freaking conservative MAGA freaking army cult-like bullshit that goes on. It's just you can't stop this community from existing. It doesn't matter how much you protest it. Just because your freaking religion, which a lot of these people that are being homophobic and everything going on religion are Christians, try to say, oh, my religion says it's wrong. Doesn't your religion of Christianity tell you to love thy neighbor? Isn't it supposed to teach you the message about, love and acceptance and peace and all that stuff with other people? Because if so, then you're contradicting yourself by being hateful and bigoted. It's let people live their lives. If you don't like Pride Month, don't attend a Pride event. Stay home. Stop harassing people just because they're not straight. Alright, there's more to this, like I just said multiple times, there's more to this world than just straight people. I don't get why people can't get that through their heads. It's such an easy idea to understand. There are women that love women. There are men that love men. Non-binaries fall in love. not everybody identifies as a gender they are at birth. And for everybody who tries to say, oh, people who are transgender, they're mentally ill. No! If somebody tells me that they're transgender, I'm going to trust them because they know themselves as to who they are as a person better than anybody else. My friend Theo, who I've known for almost 16 years now, he is transgender, was born female, identifies as male. He knows himself in terms of who he is as a person, how he feels, how he thinks, etc., better than anybody. The only person that definitively knows who he is and how he identifies is Theo himself. And that goes as well as everybody else is transgender, or like even anything else involved in the LGBTQIA plus community in terms of their identity. Like, nobody's confused, nobody's mentally ill, it's not a phase or anything like that. But people just can't accept this. Because, like, you look through this tweet, like, 78,000 likes here by Pop Base talking about Pride Month coming up, and you got almost 3,000 comments on this stuff. And it's like, I know some of these are, like, memes and everything, but then it's like you see, like, you got companies that'll show support and everything, and next thing you know, all these freaking homophobes on Twitter would be like, oh, how dare they support this? I'm not going to support you. It's just like, it is so unbearable. Like, the freaking reactions that you see from these homophobes. It's like, I'm glad to see that you got a lot of these people standing up and being like, hey, we're going to freaking celebrate whether you like it or not. Because, like, and like I've said, like, I've shown the video here on YouTube before, if you don't like the community, stay away from a Pride event. You go do your own thing, leave people in the community to their thing. Okay? Like, I went through this with the Pride event 2 years ago, where you had the freaking religious nutjobs that decided to intrude, being like, oh, you all are sinners, and I'm freaking praying for your salvation. You have that one guy walk around doing the Nazi salute in the red shirt and everything. I'm like, sir, can you please not do that in public? It's not polite. It's like, do you not really have anything better to do on a Saturday than to try to freaking intrude and ruin the day of people that only have 1 month out of the year dedicated to, like, their sexuality or gender identity or anything like that? Like, for you religious people out there, you got more days out of the year for your religion and everything compared to us on Pride Month. Like, you got your church stuff that you go to, like, what, once or twice a week? Maybe give or take a couple of days, depending on if you're, like, sick or have a vacation or something like that. You still have more days out of the year dedicated to your religion than us in the community that have for, like, just our own identity. And it's just like, it gets so ridiculous. You got these people that are outside the community that say, oh, what about this? What about this kind of month for us? Or anything. It's like, how are you oppressed compared to people in this community that get treated like shit? And no, it's not a choice when it comes to people and their identity and all this. People in this community know that they are at risk of being subjected to harassment and, like, all this other stuff online. Everybody who's anybody that's in this community knows that. But nobody sees that and decides, I still want to risk going through that. Nobody has a conscious, like, decision to do, like, actually put through this. Nobody suddenly decides and snaps their fingers and chooses being like, I want to be with somebody of my own gender now. Like, a lot of us who've been, like, finally came out and all this stuff, we've been struggling for a long time about who we are as people. Like, for me, I struggled with it ever since I was young. It took me until I was 30 to finally come to terms with everything after struggling just this back and forth internal battle of suppression and then denial and confusion. And it's like, you got people that are bringing up these comments being like, hey, people, so many big individuals in the comments, well, when Pride Month comes around, the device will be ready. Won't be spewing the insane bullshittery. The device will, whatever that's supposed to be. Crying bits in the comment acting like they're forced to participate. Very good point. And Pride is a protest, especially important right now as people in the community are subject to losing rights and discrimination. We're not in a time where we can say, we don't need Pride. Pride is not going. And that's a good point. That's a thing I keep seeing people also say. It's just like, if people in the community were treated as humans instead of vilified, then there wouldn't be a need for a Pride Month. But people just don't understand that because people keep acting like people in the community are the worst people ever. Like, so many people keep saying, oh, people in the community are child groomers. Weird, I see more reports of people from, like, say, religious figures or even people that stormed the Capitol building on January 6, 2021 and stuff like that that are getting charged with these illegal acts against minors. And it's just like, it gets so sickening seeing the discourse that comes from this because people just can't understand. It's like, hey, let people live their lives. But yet people act like it's the worst thing ever. It's like, trust me, There are far worse things in the world compared to like having like homosexuals living in your neighborhood or a transgender person working with you. There are far worse things in life compared to that. Far, far worse. Homelessness, poverty, starvation, disease, like terrorism, etc. But people just don't want to think that. They want to complain about something that has absolutely no negative effect on them, and they know it. And it's sickening. Anyway, let me know y'all in the comment section below. I'll catch y'all next time. Thanks for watching, folks. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out and good day, everybody.